Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. So I bought me something which I was interested for a very long time because I thought it looked so beautiful. I thought back and forth, but then in the end I did it and I'm very happy and excited about that. So just that you know beforehand. And the palette I'm talking about is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork Volume 5 palette, the I Am palette right here. I was so long on the fence with my mind if I want to buy a Lightwork from her or not. This time the Lightwork from her, the I Am Lightwork palette, I was really stunned and I thought it's so beautiful. I really wanted to try it, and you get split pans this time, so you get a little bit more for what you are paying. And that was a buying point for me as well with this palette right here. Already used it, already did some looks with it. Not on camera, but for myself, because I really wanted to play with this one first. And just that you know, guys, I think it's a beautiful, stunning palette. So you don't get a really review of the palette, because overall I really like it. I love the different textures in here. The only textures I have to say I needed to get a little bit used to are those really flaky ones. I will show them to you. This is one of them and here's the other one. They are a little bit more on the stiffer side and they are really flaky. I hope you can see the flakiness in them. And for mature eyelids, I have to say, I don't know if you will like that, because even in my case, I thought my lids are very textured looking with those shades. You really have to warm them up, but even then they are very textured on your eyes, you know? But I have to say I got used to it and I enjoyed that look anyways. It was like little gold specks on my eyes and I really enjoyed that almost editorial-like of look with them. So those are the only textures I wasn't used to that much. The other ones are very smooth. Some of them are very metallic, some of them are very multi and duochrome. Some of them are really beautiful toppery shades, and all in all I really enjoyed all the formulations in here. There are so many formulations in here. The only ones, like I said, I needed to get used to are those a little bit more flakier ones. And this palette is a little bit like a mantra type of palette, you could say. It's a little bit like, I am resilient, I am radiant, I am centered, protected, evolving, loved, healed, and so on and so forth. You know, it's a very cute idea overall, I think. And yeah, I'm so excited to dive today with you together into this palette. I think I will use it in conjunction with another palette because those are just glittery and shimmery and metallic type of shades in here. And you know me, I can do a look with that, but maybe today I will use it in conjunction with something else, just that I can play a little bit more with other palettes as well. And the palette I really want to use it with today is my Nomad Cosmetics Iceland Fire and Ice palette right here. I bought it because they want to discontinue it, and I have to say I saw the video of Betty Bean that she really loved this palette and it was her #1 favorite. So I thought, why not? I love blues, I love red and orangey shades, greens. Here's everything in this palette. And I got it for such a good deal that I couldn't say no to this one. And yeah, I wanted for a longer time now a second Nomad Cosmetics palette and wanted to try it. I already used it, not on YouTube, but on my Instagram. I did a reel with this one and I really loved the look. So I really think to combine those two today together. So yeah, really enjoyed this formulation as well. Here you don't have that much variety in terms of formulation, but it's a solid, good formulation in here. I really enjoyed my look with this one, and today I want to use it again with you together. So guys, and if everything sounds good and interesting to you, stay tuned and I would say let's get started. I will zoom you, like always, a little bit more in that you can see everything nice and crispy. And then we will figure out the look. I didn't thought about anything, but I I'm pumped, so let's do this. Like always, guys, I did my face already and everything will be, of course, linked down below if you are curious. So let's do first our eye primer, like always. And I think I want to start with the Nomad Fire and Ice palette right here. And I will dip first into this really orangey shade called Muspelheim, I think it's pronounced, I'm not sure. This one right here. Didn't use this one until now. Really dived more into the blues. So today I want to try the orangey shades for sure. And I will focus it at the outer and inner portion of my lid area, like a little halo. And I will diffuse it with a fluffy, denser type of blending brush. Already love that shade. It's beautiful. And what I love about Nomad Cosmetics formulation is how beautiful it allows you to build the color up. It's non-patchy, it's laying down very, very beautifully, and you can get it to a really opaque type of look if you really want to. But you also can keep it subtle, you know, so this is something I really appreciate. Okay, now with my finger I will go into this deep, deep red shade called Hell. Or Hell? Maybe Hell? I'm not sure. But I will put this shade right here, it's looking very beautiful as well. Right at the outer and inner portion of my lid area as well, but try to keep it very near my lower lash line. Just for a little red accent, you could say. I love the deepness of the red. It's very beautiful. It's like a burgundy red almost. And with the fluffy brush, and this time no additional product on it, I will blend it a little bit better out. Just ever so slightly. And now I will go into this very light orangey shade called Heckler. And I will blend it into my crease. A little bit up to my brow bone because I really like that look right now, so why not? And now let's switch for a second to the Lightwork 5 palette. I'm thinking I really love the combination of blue and red, so I really think to do that today. But I also love green and blue, I also love everything in blue, you know, that's a problem. But let's do that, why not? I think it's a beautiful contrast that we will get out of it. So let's go into this very, very light white blue kind of shade first. This one right here, it's called Brave with the finger. It's with a lilac-y shift for sure. You have blue, you have white, and you have a lilac-y shade in it. I hope you can see that a little bit as I'm shifting the palette. Maybe also you can see it here in the mirror. I'm not sure, guys, but hopefully you will see it on the eyes. So let's take a little bit of that shade Brave. It's also a little bit more like a toppery kind of shade, but also a little bit more opaque than that. Look how stunning. And this one I will put right in the middle portion. Ooh, I already love the contrast. Also with green in it, for sure. So you get everything. A little bit to my brow bone as well, because I think it's beautiful. I love that. And now I will go into the shade Resilient, this one right here. It's also a little bit like a toppery shade, but with much more blue in it, for sure. I will go over the Brave shade with this one. Just to bring the blue a little bit more out again. I love that, and there where the red part is, I want to go just a little bit right where the blue and the red is meeting on the inner and outer portion. I want to do something a little bit to smooch everything a little bit better together, you know. So I want to go into the shade Fierce for that. It's also with a beautiful greenish, bronzish, goldenish, reddish type of shift. So it's a beautiful multi-chrome as well. It's looking like that. Maybe you can see it right now. Look how many colors there are. It's so stunning. I love this shade as well. And I just will go really, really lightly with this one in there. The effect will be strong though. Just really right where the blue and the red are coming together. I really fell in love with that shade. I think this is one of my favorite shade in this whole palette, and I didn't thought this will come from me because normally the blues are my favorites. But this one is so stunning. Ooh. And now with the finger where nothing is on, I will just tap a little bit around the red so that it's looking a little bit smoother, like that. Ooh. Already love the combination, guys. I think it's beautiful looking. So, and now let's go back to the Fire and Ice palette from Nomad, and just so that I can play with a little bit more of colors, I wanna go into the greens now, and I think I will play with this one and this one right here, and this one will be my base. So let's start with the shade Odin or something like that. I will go with the inner corner type of brush in this one and put it at the outer corner of my lower lash line. And also a little bit into the inner portion. So also a halo, but with different tones. I really love that look as well very, very much lately. And now I will go over it with the shade Elvis, I don't know, this one right here. Didn't use this one as well. And I will go over the shade Odin with it. Just to make it a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more there, a little bit more metallic. I really love that look. And now with the other side of the brush, this more fluffier blending type of brush, I will go into the shade Heckler again, this one right here, very lightly. And I will blend it under the shade Odin and Elvis, or Elvis, you know what I mean? Just to tie everything a little bit better together, like that. And now I will go into the shade Northern Lights, this one right here. Again with the inner corner type of brush, and I think I want to use this one for my inner corners as a nice bright pop. Ooh, I love that. Okay, stunning. And I think this is everything I want to do with the Fire and Ice palette. So beautiful. Now let's come back to the Danessa Myricks palette. And I think for the middle portion of my lower lash line, I want to go in with Radiant right here and with a green shade. And it's the shade Evolving, this one right here. So I will first go again with the inner corner type of brush into Evolving. Put it right in the middle portion of my lower lash line. It's again a little bit more like a toppery kind of shade. And now I will go into the shade Radiant right here. It's again with the green shift, so I think it will pair very, very nice. And I will put it over the shade Evolving, just to lighten it a little bit more up. Make it a little bit more interesting. And also to tie the more warmer orangey type of theme together as well. Why not? Let's go also into Evolving again. The same brush and do a little wing up here. I really feel it right now, so why not? It's ever so slightly, but in the right light you will see it for sure. Always love to do that as a little accent. This is such a fun look, guys. I really, really love it. So I think this is everything I want to do with both palettes. You won't see them the last time on my channel. Don't worry about that. We will play with so many more colors. But I think this is everything I want to do for today. I really, really enjoyed it look. It's so fun and so colorful at the same time. I love it. I love it so much. So let's do quickly mascara and the lips, and then we will be right back with the finished result. Okay guys, and here's the look all zoomed out. For my lashes I used my Pat McGrath Fetish Eye Mascara in Extreme Black. And for my lips I used my Pat McGrath lipstick, Matte Trans lipstick in Fever Dream. Love this color to the moon and back, and I thought it's a very nice pairing with the warmer tones in my eye look. And I paired this lipstick with my Pat McGrath liquid lipstick in Divine Nude. And with this one, I wanted to bring the coolness a little bit back, you know? So I thought it was a nice pairing overall with the look. And yeah, guys, here you go. Here is my look with my Nomad Cosmetics Fire and Ice palette and my Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 5 palette. I love it. I love those palettes. I love that I bite the bullet, you know, and bought me both of them. I think they are beautiful. And there are so many beautiful palettes to come my way. So excited to film with them, to make a look with them. I hope you enjoyed this one as well. I really enjoy it. I think it's beautiful. I love to play with warm and cool shades. I love to combine them and to see in the end what the look will be in the end. So this is always so exciting for me. And yeah. Hope you enjoyed this type of content as well, guys. If so, I would be really happy if you give me a thumbs up, that I know that you like this kind of content. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said, guys, I hope we will see each other in my next video. Already planned something. Bought me the Cosmic Brushes Land of Enchantment palette, I think it's called. The winter palette, I call it always. And there you can also await a look, or 2 or 3. We will see how much time I will have for that, but I'm so excited for those palettes, so there are things to come. Just wanted to tell you that. So stay tuned, guys, or follow me if you didn't have already. So excited about that. And with that being said, we will see each other in my next video, and until then, bye guys.